you know what we're talking about here. That's why you have 3 ramps. It's hard to measure all 3. I'm glad we had the time to do it, because if you see it once, you're like, okay, I get that, and you nail it out 2 more times, plus the grade quiz for Wednesday, it's like, okay, I got this idea now. So here's the deal. One way of figuring out the grade of this ramp is to take the numbers I gave you and form the ratio of them. Now, Brady's like, that's not right. Good. This is what I like to call the wrong way of doing grade. Okay? So now, you're going to see why it's okay. I'm going to put wrong in quotes. Because some people might go, wait, if it's wrong, why would you do it this way? Well, there's a reason. There's a reason. We'll see it as we go through this question. So I'm going to call this, number 1, the wrong way. The wrong way, now you know what grade is. Grade is what over what? Did I give you the rise and the run in this picture? No. We have the rise and the hypotenuse. The wrong way says, the hell with it. Gesundheit, Ryan. The wrong way says, the hell with it. You got the rise. You've got the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is close to the run. So switch them out. Good. Michelle's like, I don't like it. Good. That's what we're going to do it the right way in a minute. We're going to compare our answers to see how they vary. That's the whole point. If we know how to do it the right way, we can check the wrong way and see if it even comes close. And the answer to that varies depending on the tilt of what you're measuring. I want to come back to that. Remind me about this area of a bobsled. Okay. So, wrong way says grade can be approximated approximately by the rise over the, can I just call it HYP for hypotenuse because we're out of space on the board? You guys know what that means in your notes if you write that down. No?
Does tilt work as well?
Say that again?
Does tilt work as well?
Tilt.
For the hypotenuse?
Oh, if you had the angle. Yeah, I didn't use the angle here. But let's come back, if you don't mind, let's come back to that. Because tilt actually works better, it's a more direct use, but we can come back to that. So, just form the ratio of the rise and the hypotenuse. So we know the rise is 23 inches. The hypotenuse, run, is 304 inches. What do you guys get as far as a grade? 7.5%. Thank you, Francis. 7.5%. 0.075 by division. Let's stop right there. Number 1 is the definition of wrong. That's not. I was going to say if that makes sense. It shouldn't make sense. It's wrong. I call it the wrong way. It's what I call it. But it's wrong. Do you see why it's wrong? Technically, because you're not using the run. You're using the hypotenuse, which is not part of the grade calculation. Grade is slope. It's rise over run. We've substituted the run though with the hypotenuse. Now you can see how that can be an issue. Watch as I take the run of my arms. This is essentially, assuming I'm not freakishly disproportionate, this is 100% grade, correct? If I connect my elbow to my middle finger, that's 100%. 45-degree angle, assuming these are the same length. Now look what happens if I do that. You see the problem? If I pretend the run and the hypotenuse are the same, I'm ignoring the fact that they're not. They are not the same. Which one's always bigger? The hypotenuse is always bigger. It has to be. It's the longest side of a triangle because it has the biggest angle opposite it. You learn that at some point in your lives. If not, just ignore it. Just ignore the fact. You know it has to be the biggest side because of Pythagoras, which I heard a couple of you guys mentioning earlier today. We'll come back to that too in a second because we need Pythagoras to do this the right way. Do it the right way. Fair? Questions right now on the wrong way. Why would you teach us the wrong way, Sean? That makes a whole lot of sense. Don't worry. That's a good question. We're going to see why momentarily. Okay, I'm going to stop this.